it. As you may have heard from the title, today we are talking about the weight loss journey. What helped this time? Because guys, I have lost more than 30 pounds in the last 5 months, and I am so proud of myself and thankful to God, and you will understand why if you keep watching this. Hello, welcome to my channel. I've been wanted to do this video for a long time now, but I just couldn't find the time. I was like, do I do it as a sit-up? Do I do it while I'm doing some other activities? But I find it good to just sit down and then just talk about it in a short time. I hope I wouldn't take too much time because I just want to broach the subject, and during the next week and months we are just going to go together through the processes. I am still on it. As you may have heard from the title, today we are talking about the weight loss journey. What helped this time? Because guys, I have lost more than 30 pounds in the last 5 months, and I am so proud of myself and thankful to God, and you will understand why if you keep watching this video. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Adielle, and here I talk about all things faith, travel, lifestyle, learning to discover yourself, your talent. I mean, just life basically in my 30s. Let's say in my 25 plus 7. Oh, actually it's plus 8 right now. Ooh, I'm getting younger and younger. And anyway, it's not the first time I wanted to like lose weight. Since I started adding weight unexpectedly in 2016, I've been trying to just maintain or lose. It was either maintain or lose, and never just allowing myself be. I really tried many things, but after my diagnosis of hypothyroidism, was quite difficult because every doctor kept telling me, it will be difficult to lose weight, and it has been a prayer point for me because I just saw myself adding weight, and I didn't want it to. Basically, also knowing that it stops with me. We have a story of diabetes type 2 in my family. My father has it, my grandmother has it. So I was like, I don't even want it to like knock at my door. I will try my best to stay fit. I'll try to eat as colorful as possible. Back, I think the first time I really tried losing weight and it worked was back in 2023. I started losing weight, and for the first time I saw the weight dropping, and I was like, wow, God, thank you. Because prior to that, the doctor told me my values are okay, I don't need to take medication anymore. And so I went together and I said, Lord, thank you. Now let's work on that weight. Part of the weight it's due to the sickness, but I will admit part of the weight is also due to carelessness, bad eating habits, not working out, no activities. I mean, I have activities. I'm the kind of person who like to work for nothing. So yes, working was my activity, and I lost weight only by working 10,000 k per day. So I used to work, but I think the big factor back then was the food I was eating. It was not quite good. So although I was a little bit active the food plus the sickness and so on didn't do justice. So let us step right in and what helped this time that didn't work last time. When in 2023 I lost weight, what I was doing basically, I started switching my meals and trying the healthier version, and I was really walking, like consciously walking, because I want to lose weight. And though I was not losing weight like 1 kilo per month, I was seeing a difference. I was seeing a difference on my clothes, and even when I weigh myself, I see 7 kilo, because actually that's what my scale was telling me. So after that, I reached a plateau, and for some reason I just couldn't go forward, and I started gaining the weight back. And that's where I was, it's touch it's I fell in a mini depression. I was like, Lord, what is happening? I've been trying and trying my best, and I don't understand what is happening. And at some point, instead of going forward, I just stopped, like um eating well, or how do you, caring about the meal I was eating. So this time, what happened actually was that I prayed. I told God I want to lose that weight. I don't see myself growing in this body, because I believe this is not the body you gave me. And as a good steward, as a good Christian, everything you give me, I should give an account of it. And right now I want to give a better account of my health. So there's nothing stopping me back again from losing weight. Losing the 7 kilo proves that I can lose weight. So I want to, but I've tried, and right now I don't have any strength left in me. I don't know if I can even get back on track to even lose the 7 kilo back plus more things. So that was my prayer last year at the end of the year, when I was doing like the recap, praying for the new year and so on. That was what was on my heart. So I really prayed and I asked for guidance. And when I started in the year, I really kept in mind. So I kept telling the people around me, if you are doing this, if when you are working out, just call me. I need to lose weight. So I will try on by myself. I don't have any motivation, so I'll just ask, see if you want to, let me know, let us do together. Maybe that will motivate me, so that I will jump back right at it. So we started doing it, but it was not methodical. So someone, I would just call her my big sister, she called me one day. She said, we need to have a plan for you to lose weight, and it's going to be hard. But by that time, I think the Lord, because of that prayer, and the Lord was had already prepared my heart. I told her, no problem. So what are we going to do? She said, 10K, no sugar, caloric deficit, cardio, and what was it? I think that was it. And drinking enough water. And she created a group, and I was in the group. So the first thing that helped, I would say, it's the prayer. The second, which was the actual, thing that really helped, was the accountability partners, because we were in the group like 3 to 4 people. One was my friend who helped me with a meal plan. She's really like, when you want to have health advice, just go to her. Me, I'm interested like this, she's interested like this. So she sent me a list. Prior to that, she had called me and she told me, if I give you a list of food and things to lose weight, will you take? I said yes. So I want to lose weight, so anything you are giving me that is going to help me to reach my goal, I'm just going to take. The only problem I have, or the only thing because we usually talk, I don't like, is people coming to give you one advice because maybe that worked for them, but I didn't want it to do a drastic diet because I wanted to do something that I would be able to maintain, I would be able to keep by myself. I didn't want it miracle, the miracle pill, or like drinking citrus, or drinking lemon water, or drinking cider vinegar. Some people do and it worked for them, and I said I don't want to use that. And people kept saying, to lose weight you have to do that, you have to do that. I told her what I don't want is someone coming to me and telling me what she thinks I need to do to lose weight without knowing where I am coming from and where I want to go. So if your list, you can create a list. It would be also nice if you don't put food that I don't know, because maybe that would be difficult to maintain. But by that time she has an idea of the things I eat, because I really share so many things with her, so she knows what I can eat, what I can like take. And this is the basis on which we went. So the food I was eating was familiar to me, because prior to that, like I was saying, I was trying to maintain. So I had already changed my diet in so many ways. I think the bigger problem was maybe on the quantities, because to lose weight you may do exercises, but the food is really what does the trick. So she sent me a list of food. Maybe in another video I will go deeper in it and why those foods, because she explained to me again, and it helped. So I will only drink water and no sugary drink. That also worked well, because I had stopped drinking sugary drink. Or maybe I didn't stop completely, I stopped at some point, then maybe when I was stressed I started doing that back. So, and yes, we agreed on smaller portion size. I will share pictures with you so that you will know actually what I ate in the first month, because in the first month I really ate smaller portion. I was like, I'm just taking it on me. This weight was full of I will not even complain. I don't even want to complain. This time it's going to work. And I was praying while I was in the process. I mean, if I will eat the food and I will feel like I'm too hungry, I will just pray, oh God, please give me strength. I need to get to that. I cannot fail again. So I already talked about the understanding. Was it the understanding yourself, where you are coming from, which goal you want to reach, and how you think it's going to work for you? Because not every plan is going to work for you. That doesn't mean it's everything has to be easy. No, it still require something to get that weight off. So what I was requesting was just something that was not too strange. If it was too strange, then it would be difficult, because I will first have to adapt to it, see if I like it and so on. But everything I ate, I didn't feel like I was too depriving myself from anything. There were normal foods I had already ate once or many times. I just needed to reduce oil, reduce fat, reduce carbs, and concentrate more on fiber. And yeah, protein, that was my I read that protein was good to lose weight. But I was supposed to like just concentrate on fiber. I prep ingredient instead of meals. Like I wouldn't prepare like 5 salads with this and chicken breast and so on. I would just prepare maybe a sauce like beans in a box, then my greens in another one, then the side dish in another thing. So on Monday, if I want to eat the beans with the side dish like plantains, and so I will have it. And if on the next day I want to eat the greens, then I can have the greens. I will just have a part of that, and that helped me to coming on the part of working out. Gym was never for me. I tried gym, and one thing that was adamant on was that every time I went to the gym, every exercise on the ground gives me bad headaches. I've already talked to many physicians about it, and no one could find where the problem is. So I was like, I need my exercise to be standing abs, walking, those things. And that was the exercise I did. Like I said, I walk 10,000 k's per day, and at some point I was not even walking 10,000 k per day. I was walking 12, 15, 16, 13, 14, it just becomes so nice. And I will, while I was working, I had my audiobook, so it was never a boring work. And I knew I was working because I had a fitness goal I wanted to do. And adding to that, I had 30-minute cardio, 30 to 1 hour. I mean, in the first month I really gave myself in. I work like maybe 3 hours workout per day, not on the same time, but mostly like I work out in the house to get at least 5k while doing cardio, and it would take at least 1 hour and 30 minutes straight. I was working. I did my workout with Grow with Joe, Eleni Fit, and Rick Fit, I think, something, those three around, and some other that I just found some video were interesting. I tried many things, but right now I'm just doing with Grow with Joe. Some of her exercises just work well with me, so I stick to her. And I used the momentum in the first month because I knew it was easy for me due to prior experiences just to give up. I was like, I'm not going to give up. It's better I break myself in the, like, I have to go so far that going back would not be easy. Like right now I can spend, like, if I go for vacation 1 week and so on, I don't have exercise, I will come back and still have my exercises as if I didn't leave. But last year I started working out, but because I was traveling for work back and forth, I lost the habit of working out. So this time I was like, I don't have anything else to do, let me just build the habit, let me tell my body it's something good for you. So I will train whether I'm tired or not. And there's something Joanna from Grow It just said that really stick with me. Consistency is not about showing up 100% every day. It's about showing up, even if it's just 1%, 5%, 50%. There were days I will wake up, but I don't want to. I don't want to have my session. I will just put it, then just walk out, even if I don't feel like it, until I get my steps in, and it really helped. Even when there were days I was not feeling good, I would just do that. And there were also days where, doing the workout at home, the part at home, because when I worked like 5,000 k's at home with my cardio, when I go out I just spend like 1 hour on 1 hour 30 to get my other 5k in, because I was not the this is another thing, I was not walking super fast, I was just walking in a leisurely pace, and it still helped. So this is my experience. Maybe I heard about Japanese walking technique, fast walking. I was just really walking. I will wear my shoe and then go out, just walk, look, I mean, admire, discover the city. So this is how I built my discipline. And one thing that also helped me is that my dear big sister, she told me, you are not just going to, I was posting in the group about my progress, what I plan to do on the day, what I did, and I was supposed to drink more than 2 liters, so I added to 2.5 to be sure that I was going to reach a point that was good for me. So it was 2.5, and there were days in the beginning I was not reaching the 2.5, and I mean, she told me, you don't drink water because you are thirsty. You drink water because it's good for you. So it wasn't, after that, it was not about drinking water. And because I'm not a big fan of drinking water the way God created it, I know it's weird to say, but I like my water flavored. So I will always drink lemon water. So lemon water was never for me something to lose weight. It's because I need water that is tasty. So they also told me, why not try sassy water? So I tried sassy water. I was drinking the whole summer. I was drinking sassy water as my, not because I was trying to lose weight. It was just easier because it was tasty for me, and it helped a lot. And I think you can see also maybe on my face that the fact that I was drinking a lot of water helped. It helps flush the toxin, it helps clean your body, it helps keeps you hydrated in, and it helps with digestion. So yeah. And after I think she asked like 2 3 times, after she told me that, I decided, you know there were days I didn't reach. Maybe in the beginning there were days I didn't reach my steps, and I was not really proud of myself because I set a goal and I really wanted to reach it. So I decided not to make excuses as to why I couldn't reach my goal and just try to reach it. Like, if I don't reach the goal, it's not because I didn't try, it's that I really gave my all, but I could not reach the goal. So I tried working with that, and it worked perfectly. I already talked about prayer. I really prayed while I was working. I was like, God, I'm giving you all. I'm surrendering. I don't have strength, but just carry me. I'm even becoming emotional because, yeah, this is another testimony that not everything you can do by your strength, and when you know by your strength you cannot reach it, ask the one who has infinite strength, and he will give it to you. So I will not say, oh, it's all because of me. It's because I was so disciplined. I was not always disciplined. It was not always easy to keep eating what I was supposed to eat, basically because I don't live alone, and because in this our home, first of all, I'm the person who cooks the most, but I like to eat. I like good food. So whenever the girls will cook something that's appealing to me, but I'm not supposed to eat, I was like this. I was like, some days I would take a bit just because, but just to say it was not easy. But I kept in mind the goal is to lose, and even small effort will add up than just saying, okay, today I'm not thinking about my goal. I mean, even if I was drinking Coca-Cola, what I didn't do, because I don't drink Coca-Cola. This It's not something I like. But maybe even if I was eating a part of cake, I will not eat as if there's no tomorrow. I will eat while thinking, okay, maybe you shouldn't take a second. Maybe you shouldn't even take the cake today. What if you wait for the next time when there's cake? Then maybe at that time you can take it. Why? Because I'm thinking about my goal, and it's not like I am starving myself from it. I was just making smart choices. So wherever you are, this is a good, wherever you are, don't forget your goal. Keeping your goal in mind will help you make the right choices. So that what I was explaining is, does that mean you should like allow yourself something, some treats? You can. And I had many occasions where I was allowed. In the beginning I was allowed to have maybe that food that I was not basically supposed to eat, to for my body to just like take on and try and really work. And what I forgot to say, I did intermittent fasting. In the beginning I was doing something like 23 1. I was really eating once a day. What motivated me was because I was following people who were doing that, and I said, why not try and eat just once a day? It was was not easy, but it is possible, definitely possible. And eating once a day doesn't mean you have to eat a mountain of food. Even while eating once a day, you still eat in a calorie deficit to be able to lose weight. But the what the people were eating, they were eating their favorite food, but just little quantity. But I think the quality of your plate is more important than the quantity. And one thing I'll also prioritize in my diet was like what would you say, vegetables, fibers. The more you have, the more you will feel full at the end, and you will have less calories than if you eat like potatoes, only potatoes and chicken wings. That's not enough. You should have at least, I think, at least half of that plate with vegetable. I will show you some of my plates and you will see. So it was not, I was not starving myself. I was actually eating good food. And I still lost weight, and I'm still on that journey to losing weight. And one thing, at some point the scale was not, it was not cooperating, and I got stressed. And that's where the accountability helped me, because the first time I didn't have accountability, but having people I could just turn to and say, okay, I've been trying this hard all this time, but my scale is just telling me I'm adding weight when I am not eating more than what I was eating. And they would tell me, but what are you seeing maybe on your body? What are the changes? My clothes were loose, but the scale was telling me another story. So I learned not to trust fully on the scale, but to also observe all around. And a girl, when I was listening to some YouTube video, was also telling that. But what I will say, the fact that the scale is not, but it's not moving, doesn't mean you shouldn't trust in it. You should. The scale is a one indicator, clothes are another indicator, but not one indicator is not enough. Use both indicators. And if you are really stalling, ask yourself if you are doing all you are supposed to do to lose weight. So I think this video is going to be a bit longer than I intended it to, but yeah, I just have one last thing to give you. And on the next video we are going to dive more in what I actually really ate and so on. Don't give up even if it's hard, because it's going to be hard. Let no one fool you. It's not because you are eating the food you like that is going to be easy. You are eating less, and eating less of a food you like is more difficult than eating a food you don't like, because basically you are not even interested in. So it takes self-control. And like I said, even for the self-control, I was praying. I was like, God, I like food. Oh, this food is so sweet. I want to eat this food, but give me the strength to say no to myself, because food cannot rule my life. I am Lord over my life, not food. Or Lord, the Lord is Lord over my life. Food cannot be Lord over my life. So this is what I wanted to give you, and I hope this helped the way it helped me. I really wanted by this video to give you an idea of what is expected of you and how you can lose your weight. And I have not reached my goal yet, but we are on that way to reach. So stay tuned while I will be sharing my daily, maybe routine, weekly routine to keep the weight. And yes, thank you for watching. If you are if you reached the end of the video, please do like, subscribe, and comment. Tell me what you like and what you would like to know more about this weight loss journey.